Education is the most powerful weapon you can have to change the world. The lack of education is associated with various social and economic variables. Many families, both rural and urban areas, require all of their members to perform profitable work in order to obtain a minimum income for survival. In Mexico, one of the main problems is the lack of child education, and it is not necessary to mention that it is unequal and insufficient due to a lack of measurement and information. This is different depending on the area. According to the Diagnostic Report on the Right to Education by Coneval, National Council for the Evaluation of Social Development Policy, the education system in the country is insufficient, as well as education personnel, education resources, renovation of contents, and school services. One of the main reasons for the lack of early childhood education is due to the insufficient number of schools that offer the necessary resources to achieve a decent education. In Mexico, there are many poorly trained teachers, which shows an inefficient development for students, and, on the other hand, at the governmental level, it goes without saying that little support is received to achieve a decent and efficient education. Education is the key to achieving many other sustainable development goals. When people can access quality education, they can break out of the cycle of poverty. Thus, access to education contributes to reducing inequalities and achieving gender equality, as well as to the country progress. Education is a right that all children and adolescents can acquire free of charge. It provides knowledge and skills for a better future and develop as a person. It also advances the future of the country. It is essential to promote tolerance among people and help to create more peaceful societies. Many Mexican children don't have the opportunity to access a quality education. It is due to the extreme poverty that exists in this country. Children, in order to pay for their study materials, seek a job to acquire the materials, since their parents don't have sufficient resources to provide them with these materials. Many of these children end up losing focus on the study and thus go to the work to cover their basic needs or to support their family. In Mexico, there are more than 3 million girls, boys, and adolescents between 5 and 17 years old that carry out some economic activity. 48.2% of them study, 51.8% only work, and 12.6% are dedicated to learn a trade to work all their life. Little by little, this idea of having an education is becoming more and more deficient for the different causes. The different causes range from the socioeconomic conditions of the student to the education that the parents may have. These have great influence on the student's school performance. Education is not only about offering the right things or giving the right answers. It is about showing them the way so that, with what they have learned, they can be the protagonists of their own decisions and their own mistakes. In this way, they will build and develop their personality and their physical and intellectual capacities. Since the future of our country will depend on them, my solution will be to give a good academic training to teachers since this indispensable and is one of the most important reasons to end the lack of education. I will make a financial planning by public servants that includes not only salaries and supplies, but the basic infrastructure needs to ensure comfortable facilities and a much more complete education for students. To do this, as Principles 9 and 10 say, the state must help to strengthen, inform, and raise awareness throughout society about the creation of endogenous capacities for sustainable development, improving scientific understanding through the exchange of scientific and technological knowledge, and society must do its part to carry it out and achieve it.